What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Rev Hard Garage. Today we're taking a break from everything else that we've been working on to squeeze in a friend of mine's truck. And if you guys thought that the Trailblazer SS was kind of rare, wait till you see what this is. Now, I know that I've alluded to working on this thing before, and I'll get in that in a minute, but this is what we're working on here. I'm going to show you the emblem first. Joe Gibbs Performance. So this is a 2005 Chevy Tahoe, and I know some of you probably have noticed it in the background in a couple of videos, as I've put a transmission in here and done some other work to it, and it's back now because the drive shaft yoke is leaking. It's a common problem on these. It's got like a weep hole or like a freeze plug or whatever in the yoke, and they tend to leak. So we're gonna take a look at that. But this is a pretty sweet truck. It's a factory supercharged Joe Gibbs vehicle. It's kind of probably comparable to like Roush or some of the other ones from Mustangs. It's like an aftermarket company, but they sold them from the dealerships. So, but this thing's pretty sweet. It's very clean, very nice condition. Wait till you guys see this engine cover. This thing is absolutely sick. Here we go. It's a carbon fiber, real carbon fiber Joe Gibbs engine cover. Got a supercharger, and it's a 5.3, and I've actually tuned this vehicle. I put a transmission in it. I rebuilt the rear end recently. You guys may have seen this picture I posted of the red cover on the rear end that was in this vehicle. So I just wanted to show you guys this thing because it's pretty awesome. Really like it. Most of you guys know I'm a truck guy anyway, so this is definitely something that I would daily drive. But anyway, we're gonna get the drive shaft out. We're gonna get a look at it. Go ahead and replace the drive shaft yoke, the slip yoke. Put a new universal joint in there and get it put back together, and then we'll take it for a little test trip, make sure everything's good. And that'll be it. Just a little job on this one. But like I said, I just wanted to show you guys this thing because it's pretty cool. Really like it. Super clean. I like black. I don't like owning black cars as much as I like looking at them. But this thing's absolutely beautiful. Okay guys, I got the drive shaft pulled out. And as you can see right here, in the middle of this slip yoke, this is what goes into the transmission, and right in the middle of it in there, for some reason there's a weep hole. Some of them have them, some don't, but for whatever reason it has started leaking. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this U-joint taken out. Alright guys, here's our replacement parts. As you can see, this says heavy duty on it. There's a couple of different kinds of U-joints that you can use. This is a solid, non-greasable universal joint. The heavy duty one is not drilled out. The greasable joints, they're actually bored out in the center with a zert fitting, so when you put the grease in there it fills up all the caps. But by design they're not as strong as the non-greasable units, and since this is a performance vehicle, I wanted to put a heavy duty U-joint in here. And that's going to be a nice heavy duty unit that will take a lot more abuse than a greasable unit. So that'll be nice. And everything's good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and get this guy put back in the vehicle. And we'll take it for a test drive, make sure everything's nice and smooth. And then that'll be another job done. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and start this thing up. Take it for a little test drive. Gotta let it warm up for a few minutes. Got the long tube powder coated headers in there. I don't know if we'll be able to see them. But you can kind of see them right now. Got cooked. Really nice truck. It really is. We're gonna let it warm up for a couple minutes and take it down the road. Make sure everything feels good, and we'll be. Alright guys, here we go. Taking her for a little test drive. So far, she feels pretty good. Just pulling out of the neighborhood here. Boy, there's no traffic. Wonder why. Oh, that's right. Shut in order. Got the roads all to ourselves. I think the U-joint passes QC inspection. Works out pretty good. Feels nice and smooth. You know? It's a good thing that we test drive vehicles, you know, to make sure everything's good, huh? Yeah, she's feeling pretty good. I like it. I'm happy with it. As you can see, this is not your average Tahoe. It's definitely a nice vehicle, fun to drive. Got a nice, you know, it's got some healthy power. It's not insanely fast, but it's definitely not your average Tahoe. Let's put it that way. I don't know how much it comes across the camera, but the you can definitely hear the supercharger whining. Hopefully it comes across on camera. Only time will tell. Here we go. Now there's some people on the road trying to mess up my fun. I'm on an essential test drive. This is a no passing zone, so I think I'm pretty much done with this one. I was hoping to do one more upshift, but it's alright. It's alright. Oh, they're turning. Upshift time. Yep. I think we can safely say that it's okay for the owner to rip on this thing. It's definitely a neat vehicle. And if you think about, you know, back in 2005, this thing was pretty nasty. And of course, this one's not stock, but it's you know, you don't have a whole lot done to it right now. There's definitely a build coming soon, which will probably, you know, you guys can look out for that. But this thing's definitely quick, especially to be a full-size SUV. So. Definitely a very cool vehicle. I like it a lot. I really want to thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you being here, and I know everybody's kind of down about the you know, all the shut-in orders and everything, but keep your head up. Everything will get better soon. In the meantime, I'll try to entertain y'all as best I can. But y'all have a good one, and I'll see you next time.